Assalamu alaikum, konnichiwa, bonjour. This is Stella Adams, and welcome to my channel. Today, we are going to be reviewing three of the most deserving yet most underrated books of Wattpad. So, stay tuned. The very first book is Strawberries and Cigarettes. I recently came across this book, and oh my gosh, I am telling you, you will absolutely love it. If you have the same taste as me, that is. The cover, even though it's not the best looking cover I've ever seen, but the book, on the other hand, is absolutely beautiful. And as they say, don't judge a book by its cover. I'll let you guys read the summary before I begin with the reviewing of the book. This is a story about a girl named Moe who is a ballet dancer, and the only thing going good in her life is her love life. She has a pretty bad relation with her mother, who always seems to be angry at her. But hey, at least she has got a sister to share her feelings with. Or does she? Her sister has run away from the house after her parents found out she was into drugs and stuff. The strange part, no one could see her except for Moe. After her sister's little runaway, she was the only one who could see her, talk to her, but she only comes to visit at night. And during her last visit, she says something to Moe. Something along the lines of, "You need to find something for me." Cue drum rolls, please. Guess what she wants her to find? Yep, that's right. She wants her to find a body. And not just any body, a dead body. Now, I'm not into spoilers and stuff, so I'm not gonna tell you what happens next. For this, you'll have to read this book and find out whose body is it that Dakota wants Moy to find, and why Leighton's sister Ella has beef with Moy and Dakota. I bet this book will have you hooked. If you happen to read this book, don't forget to tag me so that I know that you have taken my recommendation into consideration. Here is a short synopsis that will let you know how beautifully Vivian has written the story. The name of the second book is Just a Weirdo, and here is a cute little cover. And I can already tell by the summary that this book is going to be cliche. This book is about a girl named Debbie who gets bullied at school. The story begins from camping where she decides to roam alone in the woods at night as no one wants to talk or even look at her. A pretty stupid decision if you ask me, but when you don't have anyone to talk, you decide to do stupid as stuff shit. Plus, it's Wattpad. As she walks through the forest, she hears some footsteps and sees a shadow roaming in the woods. Considering him a threat, she decides to throw a rock at him. Turns out the guy was the biggest heartthrob and the popular guy of her school, Levi. This book is your typical cliche, classic, and original book of Wattpad where the popular falls for the weirdo and comes like Debbie. But would it actually be a Wattpad novel if there is no new entry, no new man? Nope, absolutely not. Here comes Zeke, a new addition to school, and her project partner. Pretty cliche if you ask me, but we are here for the cliche. So, when she visits his house for the project, being the klutz that she is, she breaks his bed, literally. This entire book is filled with such weird, cute, and funny moments, which makes this book super entertaining. There is a mention of anxiety and panic attack as our little Debbie isn't loud enough. Even her relation with her mother and stepsister is bad. So if you get triggered easily, then this book is not for you, even though I recommend it 100%. Our last and final book for today's video is Cookies and Cups, and this cover basically tells you the insight of the story. This book is about a girl named Melody. Yes, the very one who owns a bakery, who is very kind at heart, and who offers free cookies and cupcakes to the one in needs. Now, what compelled this young lady to visit police station almost every day? Her crush. That's what. Weird things girls do just to get noticed by their crush. James is a crush in uniform, and for her to visit him, she needs to have a reason to visit police station almost every day. Guess what she decides to do? She decides to make a random prisoner her long lost found uncle and decides to visit him. And when he rejects the idea of meeting her, she decides to change the last few digits of the prisoner ID and comes across a guy called Caden Royce, who is our main character by the way. She calls him her gay best friend. Now, what happens when the police decides to leave Caden at Melody's home for house arrest? He is her best friend after all, right? And that too for 8 months. Now, throw in some rules that are definitely bound to be broken. A brother who wants a revenge, and gang members who definitely don't act like gang members. What happens when new feelings bloom out when they were definitely not supposed to bloom out? Well, you have got yourself a book which is filled with a hell of a lot of entertainment, drama, and a roller coaster of emotions. I personally found this story pretty unique and cute with just a perfect amount of cliche and madness. Our little melody is just a bit weird. Gets all Spanish when she's mad. Breaks her own rule. And makes him break her own rule too. I recommend all of you to go and read these books as they are simply awesome. And I am sure till my neck that you will fall in love with at least one of these, even though they are all among my favorites. Let me know your guys' thoughts on this video and whether or not I should continue making such videos. Stay blessed, have a nice day, and remember, you are loved always. Bye.